Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome to My Darling. My Darling is a visual novel about being with your wonderful anime boyfriend. Aside from that, I really don't know anything else about it, because there is almost nothing in the game's description, aside from My Darling. So, let's just go and enjoy a happy anime life. What's your name? Manly. Welcome! This is Takuya, my partner. He's also the best cook, apparently. Takuya's just the best cook. His apron says best cook. That's no lie. He wears it with pride. It's been 5 years that we are together, and we're deeply in love with the best cook. In the evening when I come home from work, he greets me with a radiant smile and hastens to prepare dinner. His presence appeases me. His words are so sweet. I couldn't live without him. Oh no. Good evening, my darling. I see you're wearing the apron I gave you, Mr. Best Cook. I'm gonna be really stuck on that thing for a while. Bear with me. You noticed? Yes, I like it a lot. Good. You better. I approached softly to his ear. It suits you very well. Don't say that kind of thing. He's so cute. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Give me your things. I'll put them away. Takuya takes my bag and my jacket. Dinner will be ready soon. Why don't you rest in the living room? You're right. Just let me take my phone. I search my pockets but can't find it. Takuya has a strange expression. It looks like something is bothering him. I completely forgot where I put it. It's annoying. I'd like to read the news. You don't need it. I bought you the newspaper of the day. He leaves and comes back with the newspaper. Here. Thank you. You really think of everything, Mr. Best Cook. You're welcome. I know you well. I know that you have taken this habit of consulting the news in the evening. That's why every day I buy you a new newspaper. And you remember why. Screens poison couples. They cause addiction and isolation. Just like the one you're looking at right now. Yes, you already told me. That's why we have no more TV, or computer, or anything, and why I've probably been locked in this house for 20 years. Don't make a scene. I'm not doing anything. It just seemed important to me to remind. We don't need all those things. Anyway, the only person I want to see and who I want to talk to is you, Manly. You always say sweet words to evade the issue. But I'll forgive you because you're the best cook. You're lucky. It works pretty well, Takuya. Stop teasing me! Takuya starts to pout and that childish expression on his face makes me smile. Well, I leave you alone. I'm going to the living room. Do you want something to drink? A lemonade, please. On the rocks. Stirred. Not shaken. I sit on a chair and start reading the newspaper. Also slip some brandy in that lemonade. I need it. Life's depressing. It's true. It's been a while since we stopped using the screens. Takuya took the initiative. I don't even feel the need anymore. I don't even remember the last time I used a computer. In fact, I forget a lot of things. Because I have amnesia. Oh boy. Learning it is a big shock, especially from the mouth of the loved one. It was as if the world was crumbling, my world and everything with it. Because someone who forgets his daily life also forgets the people who compose it. Takuya. I don't remember our meeting or our years together. Our past is vague, dark, and empty. Wow. And this is from my point of view. When I think about what Takuya must feel, I feel so sad. Sometimes I suddenly burst into tears without thinking of anything. Just like that. So Takuya takes me in his arms and reassures me. He tells me that he loves me, and that he'll never leave me. Sometimes he repeats it several times, as if to engrave it in my memory. Sometimes he tells me that anime isn't real and I have nothing to be afraid of. But I know Takuya's just lying. Anime's super real. It comes out of the closet at night, and preys on those who sleep. A terrible mistress. Just like that brandy. His faithfulness touches me and relieves my heart. Still, there is something left. A je ne sais quoi that disturbs my thoughts when I look at his face. And also that the fact Manly butchered that saying. I can't tell him about it. He could be hurt. There you go. Takuya entered the living room with a glass of lemonade. He puts it gently on the coffee table. I found straw, so I took one. It creates a festive atmosphere. Look, it's your favorite color. Takuya. Is the color of this straw as black and empty as my soul? I pull on his apron to force him to bend over and kiss him. Thank you for being with me. Manly. I feel the tears rise, and did not show them to him. I bury my face in his chest. He embraces me, and we stay like that for a moment. Sorry to be so sensitive. Don't say that. What I want is for you to always be in my arms. But you're so sad that I would feel guilty. So no, don't apologize, and on the contrary, let your feelings speak. He squeezes me hard, and I feel his heartbeat fast. Finally, he moves his face away and kisses me in turn. I'm going to continue preparing dinner. Keep resting, okay? Everything is fine. Yeah, you keep cooking dinner, best cook. It's 7 p.m. We start dinner. Takuya prepared beef and potato stew. I could smell it with delight, because he's the best cook. It smells so good, because he's the best cook. Now you'd have to taste it. He grabbed my spoon and took a small portion on my plate. Then he blows gently on it directly into my mouth. Oh, wow. Oh, you. I approach my lips and close them around the spoon. Oh, I enjoy the bite. It's a delicious spoon. Really, I'm happy. We both start eating. You really have a gift for cooking. I mean, you are the best cook. Thank you. I like cooking. It's a bit like a passion. You don't tell me you cook people. We gotta find that out. I've been cooking your neighbors. Well, I didn't like my neighbors anyway, so that's okay. And the fact that you like my cooking makes me want to do more. Count on me to eat all you cook. Takuya watches me finish my meal with a smile. Eat everything. If you don't do it, I'll be sad. You underestimate my appetite. I finished the rest of my plate. It was good. Thank you for the meal. Takuya gives me a warm smile. He looks very happy. You always take care of me. I'm lucky. It's normal. We all do this for the person we love. I know, but it's too perfect. Does it bother you? It's not what I said. Takuya looks at me with a sad expression without saying anything. Manly. Yes? Do you love me? Well, first I'm gonna make a save point. Hello, Takuya. I see you're down there. Horse? Of course I love you. Why are you asking me this question? I'm afraid that one day everything may stop. Are you afraid I'll forget completely? Or maybe you're afraid I'll remember? Yes. It won't happen. I'll never be able to forget you. Till tomorrow. I put my hand on his. Thank you. He gets up and starts to collect the plates. I will clear. Unfortunately, I have not prepared dessert. I'll get something ready quickly. If you want, you can join me in the room. There you will have, special dessert. Don't stand there, come on. I'll help you. Okay. He goes to the kitchen. I clear the table and get ready to follow him. But suddenly, I got dizzy. Oh no, the food. Someone's a best cook, if you know what I mean. I lean on the table with a hand on my face. What do I have? It must be fatigue. I decide to wipe my face in the bathroom upstairs. I climb the stairs slowly, holding myself firmly. In the corridor, my fatigue is redoubling. It's almost difficult for me to move forward. Come on, just a little effort. I push a door in front of me, which is that of the bathroom. When I get to the top of the sink, I let the cold water run down my face. Looking up, I observe my reflection in the mirror. This face. I look so tired. It's weird that it's taken me all of a sudden. Something's pulling my thoughts. A weird smell. It's been a while since I can smell it in the bathroom. Takuya said it comes from the pipes and they will take care of them. He should hurry. It becomes unbearable. I reach behind me to grab a towel hung not far away, but it slips and falls into the bathtub. I sigh and lean forward, placing a hand against the wall. All of a sudden, this one shakes, or rather the wall below, and in front of my eyes, a part collapses, making way for a hole. What? I can't believe it. What did I do? I look closer. Looks like the wall was first breached and then hastily sealed. Moreover, we can notice a slight difference of painting between this zone and the rest of the wall. Takuya, what if I tell you about matching the paints correctly to the little papers? How did we miss this all the time? I'm heading to the corridor and inform Takuya, but my curiosity makes me turn around. Why was this wall pierced? I approach, put my hands each side of the hole and look inside. At first, I don't see anything. The strange smell I have smelled before is stronger. It comes from this hole. I hear some kind of buzzing. They must come from the pipes. I end up distinguishing them. Then something else, too. In a recess, I see a torso, arms, and a head. I recognize a human figure. Inanimate. A corpse. Ah! I step back and fall back. My vision goes black, and the last thing I hear are footsteps. I wake up with a jolt. A nightmare. I rub my eyes. Sitting on the bed of the bedroom, my body covered with sweat is a little numb. What time is it? Where's Takuya? With a little difficulty I get out of bed. For now, the only thing that matters to me is to join Takuya. Because he is the best cook, after all. I open the door of the room to go out. Ah! I come face to face with Takuya. So wearing the apron, are you? Takuya. He pushes me inside the room. You're better. I think. What happened? You passed out after dinner, so I carried you into the bedroom. But you look better now. I'm reassured. I don't know. I had a terrible nightmare. I was in the bathroom. There was a hole in the wall. And there was a dead man. Manly, there's nothing in the bathroom. You were just very tired. But... Tears begin to flow on my cheeks. What's wrong with me? Takuya takes me into his arms, his embrace stronger than usual. I'm crazy. No, it'll be fine. Everything will be alright. Despite his words, I can't get better. Listen, you need to get back to bed. I'll join you after. I'll finish the dishes. I raise my eyes, surprised. In such a moment, the only thing you can think to do is the dishes. When the house is healthy, so is the mind. Especially after I, drug your food and all. We must eliminate all kinds of nuisance to be at peace. That's very zen. You're a murderer, but that's very zen. Or maybe I'm the murderer. Ooh. I don't understand his words. Takuya, please stay with me. Does not insist? What? I give up in front of Takuya's strange stubbornness. A heavy silence settles between us. Here, I brought you this medicine. It'll help you relax. I don't want it. He looks at me surprised. Take it. You know you need it. No! Manly! Why are you shouting at me? Takuya kept silent. Well, if you insist. He leaves the room. I'm still shocked by his attitude. It's not his kind to be aggressive. A sound comes from the door. I approach and try to open it. He's locked it. What? It's closed. Takuya. No answer. He didn't do that. I knock on the door but still don't get an answer. He's acting oddly tonight. I need to find out what's going on. But first I have to open that door. I go to the desk and start opening the drawers. There are things we don't forget. Riding a bike, making laces, picking a lock. In life I was taught all these things, despite my amnesia, I still know how to do them. There may be something useful in that drawer. First, what I'm going to find useful is a save point. Apple pen. No, not that. A calculator to calculate my taxes. To do what? A hairpin. That's exactly what I needed. I take the hairpin, twist it, and put it in the lock. After a while, I hear the sound of a mechanism. It worked. I quietly open the door and go out into the hallway. Not really knowing how to react to Takuya, I choose, however, to go straight to him. I hear a regular sound coming from one of the rooms on the ground floor. He's downstairs. I quickly turn my gaze to the bathroom door. I can't go back there. Sure you can. So I go down the stairs to meet Takuya and get explanations. Down the stairs I listen. The sound is much more distinct. What's he doing? Is he cooking at this hour? Indeed, the noise is like a knife cutting something. I hesitate for a moment to move forward, thinking about Takuya's anger. He locked me in the room anyway. I can't let pass this. A feeling of anger overwhelms me. I head decidedly to the kitchen. I open the door at once. Oh boy. Takuya, why did you... I stop immediately. This is the part where the audience laughs. It's like, Takuya, have you been murdering the neighbors? I don't know. Takuya's covered with blood, and he's holding a large kitchen knife in his hand. He's rushing to me. Manly, you had to see in the room. Go back now. Before he could hide it from me, I saw behind his shoulder the thing he was cutting. An arm. I pushed Takuya violently and repressed the urge to vomit. The whole room is bathed in a disgusting smell of blood. The countertop and the floor are stained. My God. Several garbage bags of particular shapes strew the floor. What's all this? What's this mess? Manly said as he stared at a human arm. Don't panic, I'll explain. You don't remember, but it was a man who hung around you. He was bad and you said nothing, so I took the things over control. What? He said the last sentence, tightening the grip of his fingers on the knife he was holding. All this for you. I can't believe my ears. The scene seems unreal. Worthy of a horror movie. And yet it is Takuya who is in front of me, who smiles at me with that innocent smile. You killed the man. I have to. You're completely crazy. Well, let's not rush to conclusions. Maybe he deserved it. My whole body is shaking. I can't move. His eyes darken. There's the stare. Don't say things like that. All of it. I did it for you. I go back, terrified. A rush of adrenaline makes me react, and I'm running towards the entrance. I go, gal for the front door. But behind my footsteps and my reflex, I change direction to reach the nearest room. The living room. Looks like we won't be living much longer in the living room. I realize I'm stuck, but Takuya is already here. So I quickly get behind the big table and put some distance between us. Manly, come here. No, don't come any closer. He's not answering anything. Suddenly he goes around the table and I run back to the entrance. At full speed I rush to the door. But a hand grasps my sleeve. Where are you going? Takuya looks scary. He pulls me toward him. I manage to free myself from his grip and climb the stairs. Where will I go? First, I'm gonna go to the save point. Go in the bathroom. I said take refuge in the bathroom. When I go in, I see the hole I thought I had imagined is there. It has even been enlarged. It was not a nightmare. All of a sudden, I hear Takuya's footsteps in the hallway. I hide in the corner behind the door and catch a hairdryer. Oh yeah, we're gonna defend ourselves with this hairdryer. We're gonna just dry his beautiful hair, and he's gonna get some really bad ends. He's gonna be like, oh God, my hair! And then we run away when he's distracted. He stops in front of the bedroom door and enters. My heart is pounding. I put one hand on my mouth. I can hear him coming in and out of the room. He's now headed for the bathroom. My body stiffens. I didn't lock the door. I throw myself on the handle, but before I have time to do something, the door opens and pushes me back. Takuya enters. Having been pushed to the corner of the room, he doesn't notice me right away, and I take this opportunity to give him a violent blow to the head using the hairdryer. Ah! I'm running as a flash in the hallway. Something catches my ankle and I lose my balance. I fall to the floor. What? I turn around. Manly! You have such beautiful feet and ankles. Takuya keeps me on the floor. He looks at me with big eyes. Kinda narrow right now. You hurt me. In the dokis. That's what we do. We just gotta sit here calmly and discuss this. Like, listen! I might have murdered a guy, but you didn't know him. So it's okay. I'm like, you know what? That's technically true. Takuya took me down to the living room. My legs and wrists are now tied up by rope. Tissue rolled into a ball in my mouth, burns me from under the surf. Lying on the floor, I observe him putting things in a box, including a wallet and keys, surely those of the victim. Takuya stops and looks at me. Sorry, I had to tie you up to watch you. Keep calm. Things will get better. He keeps tying up and closes the box, then walks towards me. My breathing is accelerating. You must be mad at me. I see in your eyes that you're mad at me. If things go back the way they were, we were so happy. How could it become like that? This man ruined everything. Who was this man? What happened and what do I ignore? Even dead, he continues to haunt us. I will get rid of him completely. I'm sorry I confronted you with all this. It won't happen again. You mean so much to me. I'm sure I do, because I'm manly badass hero. I'd do anything for you. He approaches my face and removes the tissue from my mouth. Forever. I love you. As he bends over to kiss me. I don't know you. What? He steps back. You're not my partner. You're not a supper. You mean... Well... That the drug is no longer effective. Takuya's face is completely distorted. His gentle expression gives way to a sadistic figure. One hell of a smile and great teeth. You are a monster. Call me as you like. So you remember. Indeed, bits of memories emerge from the depths of my memory. I see a man. It's not Takuya who hugs me tenderly. Our first meeting in a cafe, our holiday at the sea. His face is blurry. The image is gradually recovering. But when it's complete, it's a face covered with blood that appears to me. A rotting face hidden in the shadows. No. Seiji. When I come back to myself, I feel that my cheeks are wet with tears. Takuya is still watching me. Every time I look at that Takuya, he keeps giving that smug look. How could you? You ruined my life. Don't talk nonsense. It was him. You were happy with me. You killed him. Shut up. He didn't deserve you. Plus, I'm the best cook. You should admire all the effort I did for you. You killed Seiji and made me believe all this time that I had amnesia. Drugs, it made you forget. It was very useful to me. I used to mix it with every meal you ate. You loved my cooking so much because I'm the best cook. It made you think you were going to work and coming back at night. It was impressive. All this can start again. All you have to do is doing your best. Go fuck yourself, asshole. Stop talking to me like that. You mean like this? You were much more docile than dead. Whoa, Takuya, what? My teeth are squeezing in rage. You're gonna regret this, you crazy... Me crazy? Yes, crazy about you. Well, he turned that one around on us, didn't he? But don't you remember? He also said you loved me. What? Dang. At that moment, I didn't really know who he was. I could never love someone like you. You lied to me. You think you can... Oh, this... Wait, what? No, wait. You think you can play with my feelings like that? This is gonna stop. I'm gonna make sure you stay with me forever. This would have been more funny if he was like, that's it, we're getting a divorce right now. I did not murder your husband for you to lie to me. I know. You're gonna cut off my legs. I know how to make you stay with me forever. No more drugs, no more rope, no more resistance. I wouldn't have to worry anymore. You either. He grabs a kitchen knife from the table. Why didn't I think about it before? It's so romantic. It said that making love unites bodies, but this is only for a moment. How would you feel about being a part of me forever? Oh no, you're just gonna eat me. Okay. I mean, he is the best cook. I don't understand. I mean, eating you. So your flesh would unite with mine and we will be happy. What happiness to even think about it. No, don't do that. Manly tried to say, but he was cut off rudely. The idea is perfect. Don't worry. You'll have all the love you need. No, don't do that. I beg you. Manly, start running. Oh wait, we're tied up. Damn. Precisely. I hadn't prepared dessert. You just had to make that stupid, we were dessert joke earlier. Damn. Oh, English translation. Huh. Alright, so let's see. We did the ever choice. Do you remember at the dinner earlier when I asked you if you loved me? You answered with another question. You asked me if I doubted you. I realized I didn't get an answer. And I want one. Manly, despite everything, do you love me? Want to live the save point? No. Despite my fear, look him right in the eye. I don't love you. I love the man you killed. And his money. Stop talking about him! He grabs the knife on the table and walks towards me. With anger, he raises up high and plants it on the ground while brushing my thigh. Ugh. He's gone. I stabbed him 100 times. Now he's lying in pieces in the bags. He's disfigured. He no longer exists. As he howls through my face, I release my leg from the rope. The knife has damaged. I kick him in the face. Manly kick! Ah! Takuya falls in his knife too. I catch it with tips of my fingers and cut my ties. Damn, I kick ass. I see the attacker sticking from the corner of my eye. So I get up quickly, open the box on the table to steal the keys and run away. Should have stabbed him. My hands shake a lot, and I first have trouble inserting the key in the lock. I succeed after a while, and leave the house without looking behind me. I almost trip several times. Like horror cliche. My breath is jerky. I run the neighborhood without meeting anyone. Maybe we should be screaming help? Help? Does someone chase me with a knife? Suddenly, something firmly grabs my arm. I try to scream, but only a moan comes out of my mouth. Manly, is that you? I recognize a familiar voice. Looking back, I see that it's a neighbor, accompanied by her big dog. No! No! Where have you been all this time? I was worried. You have moved. I saw several times a stranger enter and leave your house. Quick, we have to get out of here. He's coming. The dog starts growling. What do you have? This is behind a wall. A shadow detaches itself from the darkness. I can recognize this figure. It's coming towards us. Run, dog! We gradually distinguish a knife in his hand. What the hell does he want? Scared to death, I can't get away. Oh no. Takuya's watching us with a threatening look. Should have stabbed him. Stay away or I'll send my dog. Manly, come here. We're going home. Leave me alone, murderer. I'm warning you. If you do anything, it's gonna go wrong. So you hate me. I thought I was doing the right thing. He takes his head in his hands. Why can't you love me? I have so much to offer you. How could I love someone who destroyed my life to build me illusions? And forced me to watch anime. They convinced me anime didn't exist afterwards. Can comfort me. I wanted to build you a better life, and since the first day I saw you, you were crying on a bench, and every tear you shed stabbed my heart. Should have literally stabbed your heart. I knew I could make you happy. I still mean it. So come home with me. We'll get better. Just put the pieces back together. No, it's finished. Suddenly the sirens of a police car ring. Takuya looks successively in the direction and in mine. Completely panicked, he ends up running at speed. The one with me restrains her dog with difficulty so much as it tries to pursue him. A few minutes later, a police car enters the alley. Oh, okay. Thank God. But no, we escaped. What's the resolution? He just ran away. It's like, oh, I'm out of here. A year later, I took the course of my life. I moved far away and now I'm trying to make new memories. The drama experience will remain in my memory. I can never forget this man. Oh, see, because he said, well, I'll never forget him. See, it's like poetry, right? Yeah? I heard he was arrested. I might be relieved, but he's always in my head, in my tainted memories. One day I received an anonymous letter. It said, the only thing I'm asking you is to forgive me. True ending past love. Oh, okay, so they just caught him. Well, that was anticlimactic. It ended up completely normal. You just run away. You're like, I'm just out of here. Cops come, they arrest him. They're like, are you okay? And then you just arrest him. There's no big confrontation at the end, or like some battle over a waterfall or something. Or like, I gotta get the one-armed man. Just the cops come and arrest him, you know? So, that's it for my darling. So, in the end, everything was resolved. Which is, it's a little weird. Usually there's like a little kicker at the end or something. Like, oh no. Well, the kicker is, you know, you'll always remember him, quotation marks. But, you know, he sent a letter and said, you know, please forgive me. So I guess he must have either escaped or he sent from jail. But good on the police force. You know, they did their job. They're like, hey, there's something going on over here. Let's go arrest this crazy yandere guy. And they worked. So, either way, it was alright. I would have liked to see some CGs. Except for that, you know, it's a typical kind of yandere setup story. You can kind of see where it's going and stuff like that. I do somewhat appreciate that it's, you know, not the usual anime girl, it's the anime guy. A little more rare. But I would like to see a little bit more build up to the reveal in the bathroom. You know, like maybe you spend a couple days with him, you know, just things are kind of normalish for a little bit. But then you kind of notice the things are like, hey, the newspaper is the same as the one yesterday. And you're like, huh, that's a little weird. Little things like that, little tension builders. I believe this is this person's like first kind of game or visual novel, so that's my little constructive criticism and stuff about everything. Certainly, the game visual novel rather is not terrible by any means. I enjoyed it just because I like straightforward, campy, schlocky stories. But I would like to see that little bit of fine tuning in the writing. I don't necessarily mean that it should have been longer because it's actually about the perfect length. I just mean the little fluff on the side. Anyway, so thank you all for watching me play My Darling. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.